I would say that I would always call myself a Christian. I was raised in the church, and it always meant a lot to my family to be in church. But I don't think that I really grasped my faith and embraced my Christianity until my dad died. And that's really, I think, when our lives together started to change and become more Christ-centered. And I don't think we realized that we needed it so desperately until it happened. When my dad died, I was so angry. But I wasn't angry with God. And that was something that I could never, I would go to bed and I would wonder, why am I angry with all these people that are in my corner, trying to help me, but I'm not angry with God, because God would take that anger. These people don't deserve it, neither does God, but he takes it. And so I think maybe that's the most, that I realized that I needed my faith the most, is because I had to figure out how to deal with how I was feeling through such a loss. I think when I sat down and started thinking about the joy and the blessings that have come from that loss, and even when he was sick, and even when we were trying to figure out how in the world did this happen, and when I sat down and tried to began to process some of the blessings that have happened because of that, I think that's when it just hit me, God showed up. And I hear this entire time, I've not seen those because I've been so drowning in grief that I couldn't process anything besides what was happening to me. But when that stopped and we had conversations about all the blessings and the purpose that has come from that loss, and this being one of them. One of the things that I get really excited about is how, because we're so much more comfortable in our faith, how we talk about it with our kids, and how our kids
are really excited, not only Sunday to come to church, but Kason went to camp, and that's something he normally would never do. And he was comfortable enough to do it, and that shows a lot with just what we're doing, hopefully, to help them out, embrace it more, and that just helps out everybody, I think.
And I also think that prior to this, we really hadn't weathered a storm. Our marriage was pretty like sunshine and rainbows. There wasn't a lot of things that we had to overcome together. And so that was, losing my dad was the first big thing that we had to, unite to figure out how to work through. I just think it's such a powerful thing to look back and think, yes, it was the biggest storm that in our marriage we've had to waver, but we came out so much better, not only in our marriage, but also in our faith.
Kason really took it hard when Little died, and it's taken our faith, being able to talk to each other and our faith in God, that's got us through those hard times with him, because he's really struggled, and he still does, but he's a lot better now than he was at that time, and I think that's helping a lot.
You can't do it by yourself. And whether that's grief or whatever it is, that whatever you're facing, you can't do that by yourself, no matter, I like to do everything by myself. I like to do it my way, and I'm a perfectionist and have this way of doing everything. And it took me being really low to realize that I needed him, and I needed my friend, and I needed God.
You just got to persevere through all your troubles and everything that's going on, and just keep going forward and keep moving forward, and just know that every day will be a little bit better, and you just got to keep moving forward.
Leading up before my dad was sick, we were trying to have her, and we had tried for a long time. And we had Kason, but we couldn't have her, and we were so, I was angry with him, and I was just mad. Why do we have one baby? We can't have another, and it was so easy, and then she's just this perfect timing,